One thing about the Soweto Derby, it's really unexplainable. It's just a great, fruitful, fulfilled feeling that you get when you're on that field of play, representing this team.
It's a very different game. It's not a normal, 90-minute, 120 game.
The game is too tactical. If you are tactically inferior, your chances of winning the game are very, very slim.
It goes far beyond that. I mean, people's families are involved, communities, millions of people have an identity through this game.
Colour, noise, vigour and a fusion of black and gold.
It goes to the heart of how many people grew up. It had various, impacts and importance in a time when us as a country were going through some hardships, and many people turned to the derby, turned to football as their source of release. The way it has brought people together, it's something that is unfounded in this country.
Supporters, they play a big part in the sense that they will, during the course of that week, they're going to come to you and ask you, please, just beat this team for us. We were talking bad things before the game to our teammates, to our opponents, talking these things just to disturb them and make them not to focus and concentrate on the game. Just when we are maybe in a tunnel, you talk something that will hurt him, but knowing that after the game everything is gone, you're going to go to him again and try to, but you know that you have achieved your goal.
The last 3 months, both teams have been playing very attacking football, so I think that's going to happen on Saturday. We want to go out and make sure that we can get the win with the caliber of players that we have in the squad and the quality, and I think the performances that we've been putting in on the field for the last couple of weeks hopefully also is to make sure that we take opportunities and score goals so we can be victorious on the day and make the Khuse fans really happy on Saturday.
About generations and generations of players, and whom I believe they all deserve to be selected, And your Zebulon Sputlan Tlapo, your teenage Dladla, your the late Ace in Zwane, and then my generation. And for people to say the players are not good enough, I beg to differ. The game has evolved, that's all. The game has changed, the game is very, very difficult nowadays. And the pace of the game is at a different level.
To realize a dream, to play against Pirates, that's the next step that is in itself an amazing achievement. And then to score, it's something I can't put into words, because you're also putting your stamp in their legacy.
For me, coming to Chiefs, the first derby game was in the Vodacom Challenge, and I managed to obviously score in that particular game, and even my last game, at the old FNB Stadium was also a memorable one because ended up getting the equalizing goal, and that was the last goal that was scored at the old FNB Stadium. So for me, that's good memories as a player. Now I want to make sure I forge better memories as a coach, and I think as far as comparison are concerned, I think it's very, very similar in the sense where it's always going to be stressful. Players also, going into the game will be mindful of not making mistakes, and I think that's what it comes down to.